here we go. We have the. Is this supposed to be a tournament or an event? What is this called?
So it was she used the word tournament, but I'm going to call it more of like an exhibition match, because there was like you earned entry by getting your Arsenal's most highly voted, and then it's a one like I think it's first to three wins match.
So it's like an exhibition suffering event. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
got it.
exactly.
And we're tagging the voyeur role appropriately here to voyeur in on some exhibitionism and suffering. And so it's the one aura challenge. We've got some of the arsenals. I know you did some reviews of these, Gaignun,
Um, Sam
for.
has some secret arsenals, but other than that, yes, there was a video done where I went through all of the submissions. Some of them by people who did not make it into this match, but most of them were made by the people in this match. So you could, if you were watching, you could open both and try to find the arsenals they're using if you wanted.
One of them is telling me one aura baton is their go-to, but I don't see one that says one aura baton.
Is that the one that
I'm
was
sure
sent
there's
to me
multiple that
late?
have one aura and a baton.
I got it. It was sent to me just earlier.
All right, send me the picture of it and I'll throw it up. We can start with that one because Sam said he's going to run that one. And then maybe we can cover some of your others that you enjoy.
Yeah, it's mostly about the there's a couple of different
Oh, Jesse sent it to me. Okay, here, this will work.
uh, okay, yeah. Well, we both probably did. There's a couple different archetypes. So one of them is the true zero aura arsenal or one aura arsenal. You play Scream of Evil, Agonies of Death, Lingering Flame, but you also could play Gungnir. You could play Throttle Fireball, Laser. So there's quite a few skills available. But a lot of people are trying to cheat because if you use Mephisto's Pact and Angel Tears or Level Baton, you can try to get above one level. And some people even made Vibration Arsenals. Um, Now, those ones are going to be really clunky potentially. So you'll see the like, I'm playing really low aura, I'm playing greedy high aura, and then some middle ground, no, trying to play the meta around them.
Yeah, so the one we're looking at here, the one aura baton, I don't know if you found it for yourself, but obviously it's going to have to be paired with another level baton deck. If you're going to run level baton, you got to have another one. And it's going to rely on chaos and memory lapse, which is going to be real interesting. Um, just basically trying to anything that the opponents might get to gets either disabled or erased. Having a couple of other erase moves in there and heavy on the erase defenses. The
So
closeout might be a little
stole
rough.
me Toad stole me live, unfortunately, because he had a question. I made an executive decision that hard hanging is not allowed, even if he couldn't find it in the rules, because let's be honest, let's not hard hang. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna move the Sam stream over to my other monitor so that way I can see if they start playing or something here. Um, I won't turn their audio on so it's not playing over top of us. So I think this is a strong one to go with here. Um, a lot of people had talked about different ways of doing it. I theorized a couple. I think a lot of people might like just zero cost decks, but chaos could really interfere with that if they're able to get it soft tongue, which it does have jump in there, and the multiple Mephisto's packs and amulets, it would be very safe. And then if you're running into the opposite where they're trying to play a lot of normal skills and they've done their own level baton boost mines, then you're able to use memory lapse to get rid of almost everything.
yeah,
So I think this
the
is a really strong build.
the hardest thing about one Orbiton that I'm seeing is that there's gonna be three eras of the game, right? There's I have zero level, I have maybe one, and I'm trying to find more, and then I'm set up. This deck cannot use any shields at zero level. That does make it a little bit vulnerable. Once it's set up, though, it's fine. but other people are playing those zero cost shields as a like middle ground to waiting. So we'll have to see if that punishes in this build.
I mean, still a zero cost rush deck could run over something like this too.
Sure,
Try
yeah.
it.
If you had like if you had two or three zero cost shields, you could block agonies. You block two agonies, that's 12 health you got back. So or 14,
I mean, if it's
whatever.
tranced, that's 16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16. I did the math bad. But yeah, 16 health just by having two, devil's arms or something. So it is a little bit vulnerable. By the way, I told them to start their lag test, and that by the time that it's done, we'll be ready to go. I'll let you know when they're going back to lobby after the lag test.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the other ones here. Are there any that you want to call out?
Let's see. I'm trying to remember who made each one because I took the names off that because I showed it publicly. I think the last ones were Terror. Um, the very bottom ones. And I think he had a zero cost arsenal in there.
Yeah, I see a couple of zero
And
costs. Like there's one called Zero that is about what I would expect. This is similar to what I would have suggested. Um,
yeah, the bottom left one, I believe, if I remember, I'm gonna look it up, see if I
there's
can.
no Kai
I
in
think
it, which I
was
think is a little. Oh, there is Kai. There's Kai and there's no Key Palm.
you know what, Keep Alm is hard to use. Oh no, I'm thinking of who's in this match. That's E2000. Um, who is not playing? It's Sam and Nui versus Terror and Toad, right?
I believe so. I'm
Um,
not exactly sure on
so
the
so Terror
details.
made Hard Vicious through Vibe Check on the list. Um, so Hard
Okay.
Vicious, I like the Vicious deck. So when I talked about things that like countered the meta, Hard Vicious and what's in Vibe Check? I'm looking at this other version. Uh, and then Snow Rise, who is not here, added some Bloody Rituals. If people are going to go really deep on Aura and can't rebuild it, that's going to be interesting to see. Um, Toph, I'm looking to see. Toph put Interference, or no, sorry, Nui. I'm bad at reading this. Nui put Interference in a couple of arsenals. I think that's really interesting.
How much does
That's
interference cost? Is it one?
it is one.
And it
Um,
erases three, right?
Erases two. So you can't use it immediately, but it can be very punishing. Also, if you get their only aura particle in their deck with it before they Angel Tears, they're out. It is basically you win the game. So
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting. Um, so Nui is the only one packing the tech of Interference. Terror is packing Vicious. I'm kind of looking players at a time on my other view that I've got here. Sam had just the zero cost and the level baton deck, so we just had the two. Um, the top right deck called Zero. That's one of Sam's.
Yeah, I don't know if I care for copy that much here. I think there are better things to
No,
do with.
copy's probably the weakest space filler. I like. I
Even
It
Piece of
also
Wind
only.
is better there than that.
Yeah, honestly, I do. Only two shields. I'd be playing like 6+ shields in this
Yeah,
format.
isn't
Your
there?
shields are bad.
Yeah, Kai has what is it, block or whatever?
Yeah, I think Optic, Key, and Faith, and maybe Psycho have a 0 for 2 shield. Um, Optic has laser barrier.
A laser barrier is one.
Oh no, there's something worse than laser barrier. Um, I don't remember the name
But
of it
like for
offhand.
example, on a lot of these, I think laser barrier would be a great shield. In fact, you see that on I think that's Nui stack trancing right there. You see
Yeah,
three
yeah.
laser
Flash
barrier.
barrier, by the way. So
Oh yeah,
flash barrier. Then we've got block. Faith has a couple actually.
here's another
Faith has the
zero
most.
cost. Let's look at this one. Actual zero cost. Let's see. Shows four agonies of death.
Yeah. This is Nui's only zero cost deck he built, actually.
I like this one. I
Oh,
like
did
this
I
one
did
better
I
than the other zero.
oh I did that manually by hand. So if there's 4 copies, that's because I did it wrong.
I do. I was just saying I like this one. This is the interference, like
Yeah.
you said, which I think is great.
Yeah.
The 3 trance. It's got
Pocket
a lot of good
Abyss.
shields. The pocket abyss could be clutch. Um, Going deeper into the pieces and screams of evil, lingering flame.
Yeah. I'm
Is
gonna
there
go as far as
no
saying
rebirths in this one?
no. I'm gonna go as far as saying that's the strongest zero cost arsenal on the list, though, probably.
I don't know without rebirth though.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Actual zero cost, that's one of the ones that I talked about in the video, is broken. Uh it does have 3 interference and 0 aura.
Maybe he's fixed it so it works because with 1 aura and then
Jesse said to make it exactly as it was presented, so we'll see. I would allow that, of course, if I was, the one running it, but I don't
nature
know that
control,
Nui's been aware.
nature kai faith, no agonies of death, no way to go up in aura, decent
So,
shields.
light, Lightning Bolt plus Piece of Thunder. Lightning Bolt isn't stoppable by basically any shield that's available. That's kind of cool, but it
Oh,
is
are
bad.
they lag testing or is this the game?
This should be the lag test. They have too much aura for it not to be, right?
Well, Nui just wasted his 1 aura and level baton, so I sure hope so.
Oh, maybe not. Do you have sound?
Here, I'll turn it on and I'll switch it over here.
Okay, they just told me it's a lag test apparently.
Okay,
Okay, it
thank
is
you,
a lag
Jesse.
test. I was gonna
I
say
I
he
believe
thought
I'll just
so
attacked his
because
opponent with uh with the blade, so
yeah. All right, we kind of went over the big picture. So that's what the zero costs are looking like. That's some of the counters, and then other people are just running like 3 boost mines, um, 3 Mephistos, 3 Angel Tears, and then level baton or not always level baton, but that's one of the options we'll see sometimes. So
let's take a look at chargers. What's this? Laser Kai Cannon, Trance, blah. Don't have enough aura to actually charge it up. Chargers isn't good.
yeah,
Speed draw, knife grind, sky pursuits. I'm a fan of that. Remote mine. I don't know why you did that.
mhm.
Kai cannon doesn't have enough aura to charge. Decent
Yeah,
shields, neutralizations. I don't think that's a great one.
yeah. Unless he made more, by the way. Toph only submitted 1 arsenal. Um,
Which
and
one
it
is
is
it?
the top left one on your list.
Aura copy.
So
Venus
it is
command.
the
I think is a big brain play.
yes. Um,
That
it
means he has
is
to trance every time he attacks, though. Oh well, he does have vibration blast.
yeah, that's
Double
funny.
vibration. A lot of recall. That's a real tough one to set up, and it doesn't have any real cheap shields other than some laser shells.
Yeah,
A laser
and laser
barrier.
shells are yeah, and laser shells are only phase 2 shields. You have to get your first aura to use them. How
Yeah.
long phase 1 is? Well, that depends on the luck of the draw if you draw Mephistos or not. But we're gonna see. My theory is 3 phases of gameplay for the arsenals that are greedy, and we are starting the match.
All right, let's go ahead and hop in. Get my chat back up here. So we do know that it is the one that Sam said for us. I'll see if anybody else sends us what arsenals they're using. If they don't, it's fine.
Yeah. As a
But
note, Toph is playing 1 aura copy. We'll know what he's playing, but he only has 1, unfortunately.
so they're
Wait,
only
Serial
allowed to
Sam's.
pick ones that they submitted themselves, or can they
That
pick
is the
any?
rule that was presented.
Okay, so you can only pick ones you submitted yourself, and then all right. All right, so Terror Taste
So
has
Nui
3.
on
Nui has no. Sam has
Nui
2.
has 7. Sam has 2. Terror has 5. So you're gonna see Nui and Terror with some variety. Terror doesn't play any of the most greedy. Where Nui has a variety. Okay, we've got immediate aura particle on Toph. That is super good. Um,
It looks like
2
everybody
angel
got their
tears.
aura particle.
Sam didn't. They did.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
they're already
Mephisto's in
level
everyone's
bataning
hand.
back and forth.
So the question is, did Sam or Nui bring any of their counterplay? Now
I mean,
here's an interesting meta
while
piece.
Terror's still
Stand.
at 1 here, if he lays down the chaos after they get up high enough, that really messes him up.
Yeah. This is actually a big brain play. So standing in the way of level baton, Toph really wants to get his vibration online. Took the Willow. They don't have too many attacks in these arsenals
Are you ahead of
because
me?
the setup costs like 10 slots.
There.
Um,
Let's do that.
we see some greed issues going on here from Toph, even having aura,
Oh, they
just because he
dropped
got
the
his first
level
aura
baton.
particle.
They're happy with where
Yeah,
they're at in aura, and they dropped it.
that's very interesting. They're about to hang, aren't they?
Well, I don't think he has a way to hang, and hard hangs were disallowed.
I see it jumped up over there by Nui, on a corner. Oh nope, just not even soft hang. I would give Toph this aura particle if they have a choice, unless maybe Terra needs it. He did have a few like 2-cost decks. Oh, the
That'll
exhaust
hurt.
though.
That'll hurt.
Like we said, we saw the counterplay in the builds. Um, Toph used 2 Angel Tears and a Relearn. He has 1 Angel Tears and 2 Mephistos left. If he does not find them, he... Oh, he has Mephistos, but he has to go get that at Enviro.
That's unfortunate. If he just Mephistoed for the jump first, they could have hung that. But he didn't check
Yeah,
his bench before laying it. Sloppy.
and I know they didn't like get to really practice these decks. They only theory crafted them. I also wouldn't
That'll
give
let
this
Toph go
Enviro
back
for
on the
free.
boost mines, too.
Yeah, Terror should be all set up from these boost mines. I'm assuming he's sharing. He's not. I don't think Terra needs it. I mean, he could want it, but he doesn't need it. Toph does, though.
I mean, didn't Terror have a Swift deck?
Oh, yeah, I'm saying he might... I don't know if that's what he's playing, but yeah. Here's Toph on 9 aura, right? If he can get these off.
There we
He's
go.
waiting for something a
Basically
little
high
bit
cannon
better.
for free.
We see the greedy shields not paying off. If people were playing the 1-for-4s, they would be stonewalling everything that's in play right now. Like, what would Sam and Nui do if Toph just had a laser barrier?
Yeah, that would be rough. But if they'd hung that chaos, that's the answer.
That would also be game over. Yeah. Punishment.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
still
so...
looking at this, and I'm thinking a real zero cost, well-built zero cost runs any of these pairs over right now. Just
yeah, so that was... I
France,
actually...
Scream of Evil,
Yeah.
Agonies. Nobody's
In
selling
my...
fast enough.
In my original commentary, I noted that I think the super greed arsenals, I'm going to call that anything that plays more than 4 cost, let's say. The super greedy arsenals were not built to acknowledge the ability to be aggro. And I think they're the weakest in the format. Though Nui and Sam have some of that, like, exhaust, level baton. Those things are going to do a lot of work. Not against a zero cost arsenal, though.
We're nearly 5 minutes in. We're like 4.5 minutes in until finally.
And Toph just got it.
After being rezzed once and at 3 health. That's.
And I don't know that I'd rather have this than just, I don't know, a Rian in hand.
Yeah.
I mean that's theory crafting for you.
Get a flash
but...
hole and there goes the Vibration Blaster. There was only 4 Vibration attacks in there. He's got to hope
Mhm.
he hits recalls and then still has attacks to be
Oh,
thrown
this
out.
could turn though. That's big. Oh, that might be a relearn on his last skill. Nope. This could be
Recall.
anyone's game. Weirdly enough, no one pushed their advantage very well, but Nui has an Enviro.
Sam and Nui could have locked it out with that Chaos Hang, I think.
It definitely could have, no
Because
question.
then you exhaust Toph, and what does he do after that? Can't use anything that costs less than 2. He's stuck at 2 aura, and Terror would have been stuck at 2 aura. That would have been a closeout right there.
I don't know why they're. We said hard hanging not allowed. I'm surprised they're not even trying to be clever with their Enviro placement. Maybe it's just spirit of the game, but I'd be a little bit more aggressive.
I mean, if you're going to design it around these Enviros, yeah, you think it would be a little more aggressive about the placement.
Even if you just put it like in the corner of a box downstairs so that someone's going to get hit by Rian when they go down there.
Yeah, or I like the one like we did with Nathan and Wolf, where you like walk it up the stair arm here on those stairs. At least that they have to like walk a really narrow straight path to get to it, and they either get
Yeah.
hit or they fall off and have to do it again.
This laser will not be useful. How many of these do they have? I feel like I didn't
think
see any
Nui
that
had
played.
3, and then Sam had 2.
It's weird. There's only one arsenal each that matched this. They must have been able to coordinate for a second before this started. Will this be the game in one way or the other? We're gonna find out in about a few seconds.
And
Flash
drop
hole.
the flash
That is game.
hole. Yep.
If this is so, if I was Toph, I would consider going to see if that was laser and blaster. Break the flash hole and then shoot him with lasers. Maybe Toph is a better player than me. I don't know, but I'm a little nervous.
I mean, he's made the pickup.
He also went the wrong way for the pickup. Just in case anyone else didn't follow, he went the wrong way for the pickup.
Yeah.
Vibration skills are scary at this point in the game. I don't know that it was worth the effort to get there. But they definitely have to play around
I
this.
mean, he's still got the flash hole to eat it, and Toph has to hope he still has recalls left.
That was big right there. The Mephistos didn't get interrupted. So Nui got what he wanted. Toph went for the really clever like interruption of the Mephistos. There's a laser at your base, Toad. Go get your laser.
Are you watching from Toph's perspective?
I am.
Okay, I'm watching from Sam's perspective. That's why we're.
Oh, that's funny. That's helpful in a way. That's how you didn't realize just how badly Toad went the wrong way to pick up his partner.
Might actually turn that audio up some too. Like I have it
Oh
down
yeah,
pretty
yeah. I'm
quiet.
playing no audio, watching Toph perspective. So
I don't
if it
think
doesn't
we
look
have
like
any
what you
voice.
see,
That or if they are talking, it's very quiet. But I'll turn up the gain just a little bit.
that was game.
There it is. They closed out.
I mean, that was just going to happen the way that match. Like it took a second, but
if Toph only has
no one
that
thought it wasn't
vibration,
good.
it's gonna be rough. Because Toph only has that ultra greedy deck.
His Athena's command could be really meaningful here. So Nui used Baton Lapse, which does have 3 memory lapses. Let's see if they change it up.
Now,
I want to see
loser
someone
picks next
identify.
map, or how does this map progress?
I don't remember, to be honest. If Jessie's in the chat, maybe she can tell you. What attacks was Terror using there?
We were asking how the next map is chosen, Jesse. You said Terror did actual 0 cost through, or no. Hard Vicious through Vibe Check?
Yep, you got it. So I don't know what he was just playing.
I mean, goes
What
to show how
attacks?
badly it went. I know I saw Protect out of him.
Let's see which
So
of these
it
plays
must have
protect.
been Rising Hope.
Or chargers. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like
Um,
game 2 is starting.
okay, yep,
On
we're in game
Highway.
2. We've got Aura Particle plus Angel Tears for Toph. Really good. This one, as opposed to last game, no one started with an Aura.
Toph has 2.
Well, yeah, no one else. This is actually, is Toph's greedy deck going to pay off? Sam's getting his first Aura Particle.
Sam's
Wait.
got to go to Narnia to get to Nuyen too.
Wait a minute. Sam Mephistos and didn't get Aura.
He hasn't used his Mephistos yet on mine.
He's at 17. 14.
Oh, he fell off.
Oh, did he fall off? Okay, sorry.
Now they've got the level baton combo starting.
Okay. Terror only wanted 1 boost mine. Toph has another, and he's not giving it to Terror. That could be because this is a Swift deck. Toph is pretty close.
Clutch there. That takes Terror back down to 1. Can Terror function now?
And he didn't take the second boost mine, unfortunately. He should go stand in front of the people doing level baton.
No, Terror did get back up to 2. I'm not sure
Okay,
how he did it,
okay.
but he did.
Toph does not have any more level available, and he's just waiting for something to give him some level.
Maybe he just ate the boost mine previously, which got him to 2, and now he was able to use his own 1.
His own. Yep, that sounds right.
But now Nui and Sam are both at 10. I don't know that either one is vibrating.
Sam just grabbed a trance. Nui has an Enviro. Oh, was it Tiger Strength? Yeah.
That Tiger Strength here is going to be pretty stiff.
The only Enviro Nui has is Memory Lapse.
Oh. Shield gone for Toph.
Yeah. So here's something interesting. They're going to keep playing this Memory Lapse deck. Toad does not have anything to stop Memory Lapse in his deck whatsoever. He just dropped Athena's Command, which I actually don't agree with. I would have tried to put that Athena's Command on a wall.
I mean, Minions playing a jumper. There's like 3 spots here where 3 cartwheelers couldn't get to it. He could just plop his next Memory Lapse down.
Toad is stuck. He has 1 Boost Mine left in his deck and 2 Angel Tears, and if he doesn't find them, Vicious.
And there's the Vicious.
That's the hard Vicious from Terror.
Doesn't that just ruin Toph? They just go back to level baton.
Yeah, Toph needs to go walk up to them immediately. Toph actually could potentially get up to 10 again. Trying to do the math. 3.
I mean, you could just stand next to each other for Swift Punch. Jeez.
That's pretty good. Terror the carry.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, being down there with that. Oh, they level batoned him.
Toph is out of the game.
They level batoned him out of Swift. That's the big brain play right there.
Actually, so wait. If Terror finds a second Vicious, he can win the game right here. If he does it fast. Vicious to 0, and Nui and Sam are done.
The Enviro's down. All they'd have to do is pick up the Enviro.
I mean, Toph can go get the Enviro while he's doing it. Toph, get the Enviro! Vicious! That would be game! Or at least a draw.
I don't think they're seeing the play.
Yeah, Toph's trying really hard to, well, it's not there anymore. It had to be Nui at 0. Yeah, Toph is trying, but he's locked out. He didn't take the Memory Lapse, but, like, he needed to take the Memory Lapse. I'm gonna get some audio. I'm curious what Toph is doing.
Another Mephistos for Nui. Looks like he grabbed another yellow.
They're talking about a lockout plan, but I don't think they're gonna get it.
Oh, they picked up boost. Okay.
Terror's doing a suicide here. They're discussing. They're talking about a Vicious. I don't think they're reading this right. With level baton available, Vicious does not win them the game.
Well, Nuian doesn't have level baton in hand right now.
What?
I don't think.
Oh, what's his yellow?
Well, that was a boost button on that button before. But
You're right. Yeah.
Dropped it.
Oh, the relearn confused me. Yep, they both have one though. They fumbled the Vicious.
Nothing.
Wait a minute. If Toph can get hit by one more of these, he can. He thought it was a laser sword, by the way. Or laser blade. The coordination here.
Two, right? Or does he have a boost line in hand?
He has an Angel Tears and a relearn at base. So he's at 6. He can get up to 8. So yeah, he just needs 1. There's I know this is a very complicated format, but unfortunately there is some coordination difficulties amongst the players here. I say that with no derision, because it's very tricky to play through. It wouldn't be tricky if they just played the zero-ore arsenals, and they just like slammed these guys in the face while they were trying to level baton.
Oh, Nui's
but it doesn't matter, because Terror carried!
Hyper kick could close here. It does close!
Oh my gosh, I need to go back 5 seconds, because I'm ahead of you.
That feels like such a throw. What were Nui and Sam doing? Still faffing around with level baton?
The level baton takes so much work. They have to keep doing it. And they have to stand still. And so Terror brought melee. That's the counter to level baton.
Yeah. I mean, he ran out of his Swift, but he still had, what was that, Tiger Strength Hyper Kick? Like, it's plenty. It was more than enough. I don't know what they were doing. They were just faffing around for so long. Like, they had aura, they had attacks. They should have just been pressing them. And, like, I saw still so much level baton shenanigans. Like, why?
So they're playing memory lapse. Their attacks aren't very good. They're Rian, and like they're playing against 2 cartwheelers. Yeah, Rian can hit them, but it's not like you have, I don't know, +4 speed and an ice sword, like something oppressive and aggressive. They had 2 reincarnations.
I mean, Sam has a Willow and a Blaster in there as well.
Toph took at least 3 attacks with the Ray Shields at some point, I think.
Nui's got so many, it's hard to know which one he used.
Yeah, we are on Sign.
Level baton.
Are you in the game? What's your time on clock?
Okay. 9:55, 54, 53.
Okay, I was 10 seconds ahead of you. I am now 1 second away, so we're closer.
Okay.
Well,
we've got the double baton start for Nui and Sam again.
You know, so I had some strong feelings about level baton. I said that it was a little bit more cheesy setup. I wanna say, it clearly is faster than Toph's Arsenal, but is vulnerable to aggression. It is unfortunate that I'm not seeing more aggression.
Yeah, like it feels like they should just be winning with the double level baton when they're not up against something aggressive enough to punish it. And Toph only submitted 1 Arsenal, so he'll never be able to punish it.
No, Terror. Honestly, I'm okay with his deck choices. I do like the Vicious deck.
I'm gonna be so upset. Oh my gosh, just you guys have had so many chances to soft hang it. Just lay it. Don't run chaos and memory lapse if you're not willing to commit.
Toph has another boost mine, goes to 7. He gave one to Terror, who is online and probably is playing melee again. So hopefully that can be punishing. Athena's command. This will change the way the next minute goes.
I mean, Nui's attack is completely unusable right now. And then Terra's got laser barrier.
Toph is going to pick it up when the enemies come for it. Yeah, he didn't want to lose that aura particle, but I think it was a good choice. Nui just sword canceled his Excalibur into an erase shell. I don't know if you saw that on your side.
That was great.
It was an unintentional sword cancel. He did not mean to do it.
So he just lost it, but it did break.
It's unfortunate. Toph didn't block the middle one. The middle one did 0, and he just didn't block. Oh,
just
lost a Rian.
Hold the reincarnation. There is another one in Sam's deck.
He's got 11 level. Like that's kind of you can't afford to do that kind of stuff.
I don't know why he's even got to jump in here if he's not going to lay the Enviro. That exhaust is going to hurt.
Yeah. I know they said no hard hang. Maybe there was a confusion about like what was unallowed. I told them in chat to soft hang to the heart's consent.
Are you winning?
We're live.
Cool.
If you want to watch Bregan stream, you can
winning?
tell us what you think.
Oh,
Toph just got hit by a grav press standing still, trying to dodge Sam's blaster.
I mean,
Terror.
For all the shenanigans of, you know, level batons and boost mines and whatnot, grav press is actually pretty good here.
You know what? I always love Impact versus Grav Press.
You know what? I think a funny deck for this would be double level batoning into Infinite Earthquake.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That would actually be really good here.
So Nui has potential pressure. Toph has 10 aura. He has Boost Mine, Relearn, Mephisto's Recall in his hand. Why did no one bring Turbulence? That would be wicked. Okay, he's going to give it to Terror. He's waiting. Terror's going to take some level with him. They're trying to be safe on their health totals while doing this. Toph is going to try to get the Enviro. He's going to do that to get his 8th level. I hope he knows he can't relearn his Boost Mine once he does so. We will see if he relearns the wrong thing.
There's another exhaust, but it's whiffed.
That was close. on the like dodging end. You should just hit the exhaust, right? Oh, interesting. I'm wrong about that, by the way.
That would have been nasty.
Toph picked up an Enviro.
Better. Exhaust and a gravity press.
That'd be good. Toph's online. He's hitting his recalls. He's got enough to take his whole arsenal back. Can they punish him?
Without something to help him get aura, like the setup time on this is atrocious.
It's interesting. Terror did not build the level baton boost mine decks. He built the low cost, like grindy melee, and
there's a lack of coordination here, which is not working out well for them.
And to be clear, just for everyone watching, they did not choose their partners. They did not pick arsenals knowing who their partner would be. So it's not intended lack of coordination, I guess. What I'm saying.
With the format they had, submitting at least 3 arsenals. You know, one of a 0 cost, one of a 3D, one of a middle ground. Probably just play.
That's fair. Honestly, being aware of the format and making choices of your decks so that you had variety. Toph's biggest misplay, small offense but not big offense Toph, was not making more than one deck. Dragon Slayer took the flash hole. They haven't had, I don't know if they're not playing buffs, but they haven't had anything to make their Rians hit harder.
Tiger Strike Vibration, they're out of Terror.
Yeah. So Terror's playing the Vibration deck. You may not have noticed because Terror plays a lot of low-cost attacks in that deck. Much less greedy version. He has 3 laser barriers, 2 lasers.
Toph goes
You know,
down to the blaster.
this is gonna be a hard pickup.
He's gonna make it,
Oh.
but it's not gonna feel good.
You know, if we ever had a situation, hypothetically, where people had a set where everyone every game brought memory lapse, and everyone was playing memory reincarnation, we got to remember that reincarnation is kind of a terrible attack to close games with. Like, Toph should be dead. Also,
it feels like Sam and Nui have all the tools to win this, but they're about to lose it.
By the way, Nui was level batoning Toph to try to stun him.
Yep, I saw that. Terror does have a tough pickup, but
Nui was just standing and Nui was standing still, just eating those vibe lasers. Vibe laser,
Sam
it's a good skill.
Died by falling off, and Nui dies to the laser. Nui and Sam are never going to live this down. They have all the tools. They should be winning these games, and yet it is 2-1 against them right now.
Okay, so just so you hear what...
Wait, it's 2-1?
Yeah, they
Lobby
basically
chat.
did the same thing on Highway. They did this exact same thing on Highway.
Lobby chat, Toph is mad that people voted for his arsenal because it wasn't very good. And he said they didn't deserve to win.
They don't.
No, I'm not disagreeing. You know what? So Nui
Sam
and
not grabbing the jump with the Mephistos in back-to-back games has me like just tilted.
I think that Nui and Sam had more diverse arsenals that had a higher ceiling, and they just weren't reaching it. Terror, honestly, was the scrappiest in that set. I think Terror's the MVP for me. Like, he played low cost, he played high cost, he punched them while they were using level baton.
I mean, they're still setting up slow, but Terror is giving them a taste every match.
Wait, is it not best of 3? Is it best of 5? Oh, it is best of 5, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed it was best of 5.
They were saying it's the last game
what kind of
before going into time.
does best of 3?
I was just listening to lobby chat. They're talking about vibe or vicious strats right now in the lobby. It's interesting. I think they're keeping Terror on vicious. I really wish he would just run his 0 cost. Did he make one?
Aren't the rules of this tournament that you need to have 1 aura in the arsenal?
0 or 1. 1 max, I believe.
0 or 1. Oh, okay. It's like, wow, that's not in the spirit of things. Goodness.
Yeah, so some people are running, like,
So
Terror's running arsenals with laser.
And like, I feel like that's such a good build for this tournament if they would just commit and lay a dang Enviro. But he's switching over to a 0 cost. Let's take a look at this arsenal, I guess, while we wait for them to go.
Sam's 0 cost?
0? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the one with copy.
Right, this is the one with copy in it.
It only has 2 shields.
Yeah, I don't really like any of the 0 cost builds. Like, they're all halfway there out of the ones that they have there.
It has 2 shields.
I guess nobody, you know, maybe nobody's shown them a regular old 0 cost deck from back in the day. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly. Here's the scream coming out of Sam. Now the question is, can this pressure be sustained? This is what Toph is weak to. Toph does not have low-cost shields.
Really beating him up here with the scream. He's already got him down to 5.
He could Mephistos for a flash roll, but he doesn't have the time. He didn't have the time to do it.
And this is what I said all along that I thought was the best thing.
I didn't ever say you were wrong.
But Terror is getting wrecked right now.
No yellows in hand, no rebirth. They are at a limiting level of health right now. Oh, Terror with low-cost shields. Thank you, Terror. And that's game.
That's it. Said this from the
So,
beginning, I thought that the Scream of Evil Agonies was the way to go.
Are you telling me that if you don't do anything for 5 minutes and your cheapest shield costs 3, and it takes you 3 minutes to get 3 level, that a zero cost deck is good?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I mean, zero cost decks were, I would say, never meta, but they were never fully off meta
Yeah.
either. They were always viable. I mean, we've even
But if
seen in a
Vibration
one-on-one
took
tournament, Ebony lost to a zero cost deck.
if Vibration took 5 minutes to set up, zero cost would be tier 1.
Yeah.
So I think they only brought it because it was Pano.
The
I
only other
actually
one
would
I've
like it
really
on lane.
liked is this one Aura Baton. That's the only other arsenal I've really liked out of them. But a regular zero
What's
cost, like that one still needs refinement. It's not quite right, but
yeah?
having
What's
the
Sam bringing?
trance, scream, agonies, couple of pieces of, whatever nature garbage, like that's just the way to go.
What's Sam bringing this time?
He's on one Aura Baton again.
Okay. So they said they were read like a book last match. If you listen later, guys, I disagree. I don't think that it was that you were read. I think that your arsenal had a weakness and they used it for once. And if they would have done it again, it would have kept working. Like right now,
They've got
Toph has
Baton
Vibration
online.
Blaster and 2 recalls.
Nui just needs to find a Baton.
And there are 6 draws at it.
He's got a yellow. There it is. They got Baton online inside the first 30 seconds.
It's not as easy to actually get hit accidentally by it as I thought it would be.
Sam is playing with nameplates off, so I wasn't sure which one it was trying to get in there, but now they're both in there. Terror's got at least one.
Toph got 2, and that's actually huge. Now, Sam only has 2 levels, so he can't use things like Rian yet.
Yeah, they gotta be careful. Honestly, the level baton is kind of working against them right now, especially since Nui got more than Sam did when Nui tends to run cheaper than Sam.
And I mean, good level baton shouldn't be an auto, some kind of auto win strat, right?
Toph
Like,
got another.
yeah, if he gets one more, he has Vibration Blaster and recalls in hand.
He'll have Vibration Blaster almost 3 times faster than he has in the previous games.
No, this is crazy. Oh god.
And he's got it in hand.
Oh, he has another red on base. If that's a laser. Did you know lasers are good on lane? We were having an argument on whether lane.
Now to hit their level baton. Terror has still yet to catch him.
Oh, doesn't get it.
Terror's so good he can't even catch those hands when he's trying.
It's not going to be hard for Toph to make fun of people with nothing but Rian using a... Oh, the combo! Terror's hitting Nui with a zero-cost key palm to stun him into a Vibe Blaster.
I mean, it's working. They're getting the piss beaten out of him here.
They are. The key palm is a stun. It's like bad
Sam
staggers.
is still faffing in the base with 3 attacks when he could be up there actually providing some cover. And
What
Nui is
are they
just
looking for? A
taking
level
it
baton?
2v1. I mean,
Oh,
they don't need
there's
any
the-
more level batons.
So there's the soft hung memory lapse for the first time.
Is it? Is it on the door?
I mean, it's very easy to get as a cartwheeler, but at least it wasn't on the floor.
Oh, I see. That doesn't matter at all. They've shown an unwillingness to actually soft hang for whatever reason. And it's going to cost them the series.
And it's fine if you don't want to soft hang, but at least be clever in mid placement and timing. Like you could use the J strat. Let's talk about the J strat of memory lapse. That's super great. Use it to make them lose their attacks. If Toph had a memory lapse go down as he used Blaster, the game just changed.
I don't understand what Sam is looking for. Is he looking to try and actually hang?
So what's in his hand right now?
He's got jump memory lapse Rian. He's overwritten like 2 blasters, a tiger strength, a level baton.
I don't know why you're looking to Nui and not Sam right now. I can keep my eye on him. He's going to the soft hang spot.
Yeah. Okay, so they're finally gonna do it.
I'm gonna be honest. It is. Toph can still win here.
Nui and Sam are so low that yeah, they could still lose this.
Dead in the jump lift.
Dead in the lift, 2v1.
We have recalls. We only have vibration laser. It misses, but it took a shield. He's not getting it. Can they do 8 damage to Sam? No, I think
mean,
it's
sometimes
the.
spamming the button, you can eventually get him in the lift, and if you've got enough free time, you can get it. But Toph
Yeah,
is
I want to
blocking
say
him.
it's not 100%, but it is possible that he can't get it.
I'm pretty sure you can pick Nguyen up if you're standing in the little alcove down below.
I was thinking that he tried to go in the alcove, and either he
Toph
is
didn't do it
blocking,
correctly.
You got it.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I was
So
gonna
yeah,
say, I'm
if
pretty
he was a
sure
little
you
bit more
can get
centered.
it down there.
This is now very close to being a draw, right? Like,
I think Sam and Nui could close out. He's still got Rian. Nui could get another
they
Rian.
have one Reen.
I think Nui will have Rian, because he's played a memory lapse this game as well.
Oh, he just got into the wall.
And lost. Okay, well that at least made him waste a shield.
Mm-hmm. Toph, don't use the
Waste an
bad
attack.
manuals. Toph overrode his trance and didn't use it. I don't agree with that. Trance is really useful here.
Another shield gone.
Yeah, no, Nui found quickly his Rian. And yeah, this is looking really bad. Toph is now pretty much locked. He can get attacks again, but they're spam attacks. Like, only blaster matters.
Yeah, I mean, we could go to a draw just because Sam and Nui don't play it well. But this
Toph also has a ton of erase shields, I was just saying, and...
Oh, he loses the reincarnation being sloppy.
Toph has 3 flash holes and 3 erase shells, I think. They have to play 6 cost every single time. Oh, maybe he doesn't. He has laser shells.
I mean, for once, Toph has the recall loop fully set up.
Yeah, I mean, he has relearns just sitting in his hand for whenever he wants them.
Jesse over here in the chat saying chaos is going to reign. If they do draw, they're going to City. Well, Nui's got 2 more attacks. Is one of them reincarnation?
Baton Lapse has 3 Rians, 2 Willows, and a laser. He's lost at least 1 Rian. I think he's lost 2 Rians, though, honestly.
He's lost 2. What were the other attacks in it?
2 Willow and a laser.
Oh.
Yeah, if both Reens have been lost, this is definitely going to go to a draw.
There is a 3rd Rian, but if he's not shooting, it's not Rian. It's Willow or laser in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have already shot by now.
Yeah. So he could have 0 to 1 Rians left, but has he overwritten them all? Because, like, if you were in his spot, you'd be digging for Rian, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible in these wonky decks that he overwrote one.
You have to overwrite. Second attack on bench for Toph. He can't get to it because it's kind of unsafe, but he has some potential damage. Unfortunately, one of them's laser.
Is there a world where Terror and Toph can still win?
It is. We got 2 minutes. It's not impossible. If he doesn't go and grab his attacks and start attacking, it is impossible. Let's see what the comms say. What are their
Toph is
thoughts?
just digging. Terror is, fielding both of them while Toph gets a slow
I mean,
dig.
Toph isn't currently digging. Toph lost his laser. Well, he shot a flash hole, shot a laser, took a flash hole. Has another laser, no blaster.
There's a 3rd attack for Nui. Do we think
they are coming up with
Ryan
plots.
finally?
Terror has a ton of damage available. He says I can kill Nui. Missed the laser again. Blaster at base for Toph. That blaster's one shot for Sam. He's not going to get it though. Everyone's just lemmings now. Lemmings.
I mean,
Terra has
Nui
3.
must still not have Ren. That must be like the
Yeah.
2 lasers in the Willow.
Terror has 3 attacks. He just took some hits on Sam. Just 3 more attacks in hand. 1 Willow down, 2 Willows down. Toph's dead. Terror, if he gets the pickup.
Terror.
Oh. At the
That was
end,
so
I don't know if you saw it.
close.
Toph flash hold before the Willow hit him, and then got comboed.
I don't know if there's ever been a win so undeserving. Oh. That's rough. Sam and Nui played, they had, Arsenal superiority basically the whole series. And they executed them so badly 4 out of 5 times.
They only good, even this one, they didn't keep a Ryan for Nui. Terror had some variety, and I'll be honest, if Toph had variety also, I think they would have easily taken the set if Toph had even just 2 arsenals.
Yeah, I think they take the set with more variety as well. Sam and Nui had fantastic starts each time. Like, absolutely best possible starts you could hope for in this mode, all 5 games. And then it still went that close.
Yeah, it's not unreasonable to have Aura Particle Level Baton, but you still do need a 2-card combo to go to. Both of you need the same 2-card combo Aura Level Baton.
And they
So the
had
fact that they
that
had it
at the
basically
start
every
every
start,
game.
yeah.
And then the one time on Panorama they played something different, they also had basically, an ideal start for that as well.
I will say I thought Toph would be more taken advantage of. He wasn't. Maybe that's because of user error. But I thought he was going to get full bullied, and it only happened really on Pano.
I mean,
But
I want to say, like, should we pick an MVP? But I feel like it's also obvious.
I think that best if we took a round of Arsenal choice and execution. Maybe Nui and Sam take it, but just execution. Um,
Absolutely,
I want to give it to
Terror.
Terror.
I was
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
say, Terror
absolutely.
is the MVP of the series. Nui and Sam had the stronger builds and build combos for sure, but Terror played the best out of everybody today.
Yeah. For the record, if pairings would have gone differently, Terror and Toph do not have access to level baton.
That's true.
Nui and Sam would not have been able to use level baton decks if the pairings were different.
I mean, Sam would have still had his 0-cost deck, and
Yeah,
I feel like
but then it would
I
be one
said
deck
as
again,
soon
like
as I
Toph.
saw this mode that I was pretty sure that was still the best way to play it. Was
Yeah.
just a regular
So
0-cost deck.
if it was Nui plus Terror, Toph would be always playing against 0 cost every game.
Yeah.
That would have been, well, guess people are glad that didn't happen. Well,
That was a
we
lot more
saw
fun
the
than I thought it would be. I thought it
yeah.
would be slower setups. I mean, Toph had some slow setups, but there was action, and that was a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed that series.
Yeah, I think that if everyone had access to all the arsenals and or had time to tweak them for another set, the meta would definitely develop some, but we would see the same pillars of gameplay. It's not the kind of it's an almost solvable format. There's the rock paper scissors of 0 cost, level erase, and level baton, basically.
Well, I think that wraps us up for it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you missed it, like Hunter in the chat, you can catch the VOD on Twitch, or I will also upload the VOD to YouTube, and it should be up here in an hour or so. Thank you for joining me
Nice.
for the CoCast, Gaignun, and thank you to our participants and our coordinator, Jesse.
Cool. Thanks, guys.